Hello and welcome to the Lesbian Lounge, a podcast for the girls who like girls. I'm your host and your resident lesbian big sister, Juliet Taylor, and I'm here to answer your guys' questions, give advice on your dilemmas, and of course chat about your wildest lesbian dating stories. So grab a drink, get comfy, and welcome into the Lesbian Lounge. Welcome back, everybody. We're back to regular scheduled programming back in the Lesbian Lounge HQ. Thank you all so much for being here today. Welcome in. If it's your first time listening, if you're an OG, as always, I love you all equally. Thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on today. I wonder if anyone was just like searching on podcasts and saw like Lesbian Lounge podcast come up and thought, I'm going to listen to that one. Because I'm pretty sure when you search just like lesbian podcast, we're one of the first to come up. So go us, considering we've got it. Are we 2 years old yet? No, we can't be, because I haven't had any memories come up saying that we're 2 years old. But I think we're really close to being 2 years old. But considering we are only 2 years old, which for podcasts is quite a long time, because I've told you the stat before, I can't remember it officially, but majority of podcasts don't make it past episode like 7 or 12 or something, because it's like ADHD traits, isn't it? We see something, we get excited, we sack it off. Whereas we are 2 years in, we're so close to 100 episodes. Wild, mind-blowing. Thanks for still being here. Speaking of ADHD traits, me and my fiance, still feels crazy saying that, have just moved into our new house. If you watched last week's episode, you'll have seen we did a whole engagement and house move debrief in our own lounge, in our own home. It looks so different to how it did just a week ago. We've now got all the painting and all the paneling done, so maybe we'll have to like keep up the episodes in our house, you know, like obviously we have our gorgeous studio, but maybe every so often treat you guys to an ep in the house so you can see the progress of the house, like do one in each room of the house. But I guess it makes the most sense to be in the lounge because we are the Lesbian Lounge. But yeah, ADHD traits, already going off on tangents. Is there any doctors listening who can diagnose me? Please help me out. Yeah, so we have been sorting out our garden. We got some gardeners to come yesterday. We were like, listen, please sort it out. And they basically just left a big patch full of weeds. And we were like, strange. Now, I'm very much the person in the relationship that like would get conned for things by men. You know, they'd be like, oh, you need like the £100 premium air in your tyres. Like that would be me. Whereas Lucy, she's got her brain screwed on. Also, I think people would look at her and they wouldn't try and like con her, whereas they know with me, like I'm so stupid. So I didn't say anything to the gardeners when they left. I just was like, oh yeah, it looks great. And then Lucy was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, I don't know. So last night Lucy was sitting like digging weeds and soil and stone and spoons and forks and cement and cans and crisp packets out of our soil, like all buried under the soil. And I was then sweeping it all into a dustpan and brush and putting it into the bin bags. Now, for the first 3 minutes, this was the most fun I've ever had in my life. Like, woohoo, sweeping soil, put it in the bin bag. We got to about an hour in and I thought, this is hell on earth. Like, I can't do this anymore. And I had to give up and I decided to cook us tea. Now, you guys know me. I'm not a chef. But we were having a meal that Lucy and I have quite frequently. It's like a pasta, but you make the sauce out of chopped tomatoes, peppers, onions, tomato puree, Philadelphia light. There's loads that goes in there. So I've seen Lucy do it and I was like, I'm going to have to do something. So I'm like cutting the peppers, cutting the onions. I'm like, okay, babe, like, are you nearly done out there? No. Okay, what should I do for the tea? So I ended up basically cooking us the full meal. So that was exciting. Then obviously I got bored to the end, but it was more fun than sweeping dirt and soil. And I'd also had a pedicure that day and I was in my Birkenstocks and Lucy kept like chucking soil at me and it was getting in my toes and I was getting really overstimulated and really overwhelmed. And in the morning it's been too hot, hasn't it? Like, I know we've been so excited for the hot weather, but it has been hot to the point where I am overstimulated. And I've got a new word, overwhelmulated, overstimulated, overwhelmed, would help if I could say it. Overwhelmulated is how I sum myself up now. Too stressful, too much going on, but life's going good. We've got our engagement party booked in. We've got a 6-tier chocolate fountain coming. We've got an engagement cake. I've got my dress sorted. I've got my hair and makeup booked. I've got my tan booked. And guys, I think Lucy is going to get a tan. Well, she is, because I told my tan lady, I said, Lucy's going to have one too. So she has to get the tan now because I'll probably have to pay for it even if she doesn't get it done. Yeah, so we're both going to get a tan. She's going to go very like light and natural, but we were going out one time, she was not feeling herself, and she felt really pale. I was like, listen, why don't I just put like a little bit of fake tan on you? So I would put it on the mitt and then just like gently tap it in, and this girl's confidence changed instantly. Like when I have a spray tan, I'm fucking untouchable. Like, say whatever you want to me, I've got a spray tan, I literally don't give a fuck. I'm like, I just love myself so much when I have a tan, so that when the tan comes off and I'm pale again, I'm like, ew, that's disgusting. Like right now I don't hate myself, but as soon as I've had a tan and it goes away, I'll probably hate myself for a good few days because I feel ugly and pale. But yeah, Lucy, I know she'll feel more confident with the tan. We're both going to get our nails done again. I think Lucy probably just go playing again, maybe with a little J on her nail. We're hoping, fingers crossed, Lucy's engagement ring comes in time, because obviously I have my rock. I have my diamond ring on my wedding finger. I got a pretty shiny diamond that I can wave around and talk about it. I still actually like can't believe I'm engaged and I'm a fiance. Like, what the hell? It doesn't feel real because I just wasn't expecting it. We were buying a house. There was so much going on. It was the last thing on my mind until the actual day of the engagement, when I thought, something's going on here. So obviously Lucy put so much effort into my proposal and getting the ring, so I want to, well, there's nothing really I can do now to make sure the ring's here for our engagement party. We put the order through as urgent. Maybe I should just give them a ring in a few days and check how it's coming, because our engagement party's on the 5th of June, so not too far away, like a week tomorrow, right? Crazy. Yeah, we've got everything booked for that, so Lucy will probably get her little nails done again. She just got neutral with a J, and I don't know what I'm going to get, because obviously my engagement nails kind of went a bit cray, so maybe we'll go for something more like subtle, cutesy. I actually must buy some white heels for the engagement party, because I don't have any like white bridal style heels, so I need to find some of them. And I also probably need to invest in like a bridal dressing gown, so when I'm eating the chocolate fountain, I don't stop on my nice dress. So maybe need to invest in, like, I did actually see these little bibs and it says the bride needs to eat, and I thought that's kind of cute, because knowing me in a chocolate fountain, I will slop, I will get it everywhere, so we need to prevent that from happening. Speaking of clothes, what do you guys think of my hoodie? Isn't it the cutest thing in the world? The Lesbian Lounge embroidered on the top, and this was kindly made for me by Threaded Workwear. She also has another business, Threaded Memories, but this is Threaded Workwear. Megan is absolutely unreal. She also did one for my pageant coaching business, and the quality on these, like when I put this hoodie on, it is so soft but also lightweight. So I feel like if it was the sunny days that it's been previously, like, it's lightweight enough to not get super hot on it, but it is so soft at the same time. So yeah, Threaded Workwear UK, I will link them in the description of this episode, but definitely check them out, whether you like have a business and you want to get all your workwear embroidered, or if you're wanting just like a one-off piece for yourself. Threaded Memories, she doesn't just do things onto clothes, she does like picture frames and all sorts of things, so she is super. So thank you so much, Megan from Threaded Workwear and Threaded Memories UK, for my favorite new hoodie, my Lesbian Lounge hoodie. Guys, I'm obsessed. We've had branded stuff, well actually I'm sure I had a Live Laugh Love Lesbian top when we had the old name throwback, but I lost it, and then we found it in the house move, and I thought, guys, like, we've evolved since then, like, I don't need this t-shirt, so it went in the bin. But I don't think I've had any, I mean, I've got like branded Lesbian Lounge stuff, like we've got the pillow. I've actually lost, do you remember when I had the little banner that went on there? I've actually lost that, and I don't quite know where it is. But like, we have had branded stuff before, but I don't think I've had something physically to wear that's branded, and I'm obsessed with this. If I could wear it every week, I would, but I feel like we've got to change it up for the eyes. But you'll probably be seeing this a lot. Speaking of something else I got this cute hat. I won it, let's show you, at Rush. So if you were at Rush, hey, shout out. Oh, I've broke the hat. How do I fix this? Does it just go through here? Yeah, and you know what? We're going to fix this. Oh, wait, I did it. Did I do it? Yeah, I fixed the hat. Okay, so won this at Rush. So basically, get to Rush. If you don't know Rush, get to know Rush. Ran by Natalie Lascelles. I think it's Natalie Lascelles. Sorry if I've just butchered your name, Natalie. Yeah, ran by Natalie. She's been going for a very long time. And what I love about Rush is she really, like, not like I don't, but Natalie really embraces like the older queer audience. She attracts them. She's, I can't remember how old Natalie is. I'm not going to try and guess her age. But she brings a lot of like, I'm going to say experienced lesbians to her events, which is so nice seeing people who've like, she did some interviews with people. And one of the lesbians was saying like, I grew up in a time where being a lesbian was not accepted. Like things like this just did not happen. So it's really nice that Natalie now gives them this place to come and, you know, be able to like, wow, this, we would never have had this back in our time. And then to see like young lesbians completely carefree without a worry in the world about, you know, one of them was saying like she used to get like spat on and beaten up, and it's horrific, the like assaults and crimes and hate crimes that people used to get put through just because we love another lady. It's wild. So it's really nice to be able to like see them and be like, wow, that's amazing. Claps to you for getting through that and still being here today. But yeah, went to Rush and I won a hat. Woohoo! I actually kind of cheated, so don't come for me. Basically, Natalie had hid around posters being like, if you find this, bring it to the front like desk area. Tell us who these two famous, or who the famous lesbian is on the picture, win a prize. So my friend Tanya won one with Renee Rapp, and she was like, I had to Google who she was. And I was like, how do you not know who Renee Rapp was? Anyway, the people I had, it was Sarah Paulson and her wife. I did not know what her wife was called, so I did have to Google. But I won this really cute hat, and it says Rush Girls Who Like Girls with a Kiss. And I feel like, I've got a bun in today, but I feel like with this and this, like it's giving gay. And like, yes, I am going to drive back to my new house like this and probably help Lucy in the garden again, and everyone's going to, like, we are your friendly neighborhood lesbians, aren't we just? Actually, we had this really, really cute family, well, we have a really cute family living opposite us, and they brought us a card yesterday when we were gardening, and I just thought, like, that's actually peak humanity. Like, how sweet of them to go out of their way to buy us a card, and then they came and gave it to us, and I just thought, oh, so cute. Shout out Jeremy, that's the little boy's name. Like, shout out Jeremy, because he was so cute. Obsessed. But yeah, I'm loving being in the new house. Loving, I said to Lucy the other morning, I was like, I just love being a lesbian with you. It's so fun. Like, I get giddy every morning to like wake up. I miss her during the night, even though we cuddle all night. Being a lesbian is so fun. And if you're not a lesbian, get to be a lesbian, because you're at the Lesbian Lounge podcast. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. We are definitely in the process of planning some other events as well. I know people have been asking, people have been gagging for more events, and it's coming. I've actually had a venue reach out wanting to host us, so just bear with. Like, I've got a lot going on, got engaged, buying a house, going to Florida for a big international competition. Like, things will come. I pinky promise more events are going to come. And can I actually just touch on this quickly? Back to Rush. So Nat, bless her, had reserved Lucy and I like a little engagement table for me and my friends. So we'd got there a little bit late actually, because we'd been engagement ring shopping for Lucy, and we couldn't stay too long because my mum and my granny were taking us out for a meal, because it was the day after we moved house. So we were all a bit like, whoa, all over the place. But anyway, we got there and we're stood inside, and then where we look outside, I'm like, oh my God, Lucy, that's Molly from my event. Shout out Molly. And I'm like, oh my God, she's with girls from the event now. I think there was 5 of them at the table. So 3 of them were in a friendship group already. 2 of them had come to my event solo. And now they're a little cutie friendship group of 5, like going out doing things together. Like, it just melts my heart that like they've come to my event alone, vulnerable, scared, like, oh my God, I don't want to come because I'm going alone. And then they've left with a brand new friendship group, and now they're going to events like Rush together. They're planning things outside of lesbian events, just doing things as like a little friendship group, and it makes me so happy. Like, Lucy and I have even been invited to one of their parties coming up. I just love the little community that we built here, and I think that's what I really pride myself on at my events, is like making people get comfortable with being uncomfortable and having to talk to people and having to say, hi, my name's Juliet, do you want to be friends? Like, and there's no shame in that, but that's how we do the scavenger hunt, you know. Hi, I'm at my fiance, Lucy on Hinge, like, put my name down for this one. Oh my God, no way, you're in love with your best friend. Okay, what's your name? Sasha. Okay, I'll put you down for this one. And then you get talking, you get to make friends. It's great, we love it. So more events are coming, I promise. God, life is just manic at the minute. I feel like there's probably more updates that I could give you all, but off the top of my head, we got engaged, we bought a house, we went to Rush, Is there anything else going on? There probably is, but I'm a little bit all over the place. So I think without further ado, let's jump straight on into this week's episode. So this week's question of the week is, what are some quirky habits that you and your girlfriend do / have? So like, what are you and your girlfriend doing that's a little bit quirky, a little bit not the norm, but it's your thing? Like, what's yours and your girlfriend's thing? Do me and Lucy have one? Probably not. Like, I'll very often put a little baby voice on. My new thing is I go, come give mommy some sugar when I want to kiss in the morning, but I don't think that's weird. And it's not quirky, that's just me being a little weirdo. So we call each other old lady names. Come on, Martha. Ethel, are you ready to go? Gertrude, I started the car for you. I love that. So it's like a new old lady name each time as well. It's not like she's Gretel, you're Gertrude. Like, you're giving each other new names every time. I'm here for that. I'm obsessed. We thought calling each other baby was cringy, so we decided to start calling each other Betty, and then it evolved into calling anything cute Betty. So if we see a cute dog or baby, we'll go, oh, look at that Betty. Oh, that's kind of cute actually. I like it. Sometimes when we kiss, I either open my eyes and just stare at her really intensely until she does it too, or I just kiss her terribly because I think it's funny. No, because I am sometimes an eye-open kisser. Not because I want to, like, not because that's not who I am. I just do it to be weird. Like, I'll just look at Lucy whilst we're kissing, and sometimes she won't notice and I'll just start giggling, and she knows that I've then opened my eyes and like watched her kiss me. Or sometimes I'll just close my eyes back up and pretend nothing happened. When we are having a hard time articulating our thoughts, someone will say, would it help if we were cavemen? And then we proceed to speak in one-syllable words like cavemen, and it makes talking about stuff so much easier. Okay, so like, say I was feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated like I was the other day. Instead of trying to articulate that to Lucy, I would just go, overwhelmulated. Like, you just say one word, like food, hungry, now. I get it. You know what? That's actually a good way to communicate. I'm going to do that to Lucy tonight, for sure. Sometimes I'll start singing a song that she has in her head at the same time. This happens constantly. Okay, so she's got a song stuck in her head and you like just know this, so you sing the song. Cray cray. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I've said the wrong way. Where are we? My wife and I put our foreheads together, hum in sync, and then say, Bluetooth connected. In unison. That's so funny. That's definitely a quirky one. We try and steal the breath out of each other's mouths, and it gets very competitive. What, like, try to like suck the breath out of them? That would freak me out. I'd feel like I was in Harry Potter, you know, with like the Death Eaters, like sucking breath. Like, no, I'd probably have a panic attack. We dedicate our farts and burps to each other. That's really quite cute. Lucy normally knows when I'm going to fart. She's like, it's coming. And I'm like, how do you know that? But she just knows me too well. One time it was 11:11 and we were trying to say, make a wish. But she typed it so fast, it ended up being mech wish. So now we just scream mech wish to each other every day at 11:11. I'm an 11:11 wisher. Like, if I see 11:11 on my phone, best believe it's down. The hands are clasped, the eyes are closed, and I'm like, thank you, universe, for whatever I'm wishing for. Because apparently instead of being like, I wish for the Lesbian Lounge podcast to go viral and for it to be my full-time job, instead of saying it like that, you're meant to speak it into existence. Like, thank you for the Lesbian Lounge podcast going viral and becoming the go-to podcast for the lesbians. Like, you're meant to speak it into existence. Instead of saying, I want this to happen, I wish this would happen, you say, I'm so thankful that this has happened. Like, speak it like it's already come true, and then it's meant to come back to you. So thank you, universe. We make kissy noises when we're about to end our call, and then I say, with tongue. So she makes tongue noises to signify that she's French kissing me. So I fake moan, oh baby. I love that. So you're like, bye, love you, and then check with tongue. How do you even do that? If anyone's kissing like that, you need to sort yourself out. We meow when one of us comes home and when we can't find each other. Like Marco Polo, but with cat noises. Yeah, I'm here for that. I like it. Lucy often meows to the cat, but I guess that's to the cat. I tell you what Lucy does. She barks a lot. Like, when she stretches in the morning, she'll do like a growly bark, and I'm like, what are you doing? I would try and replicate it, but I probably wouldn't do it enough justice. She's like, "Arf!" Like she will literally just make dog sounds. Strange. Every time we go out to eat or do something even vaguely spoiling, we go, we deserve this, and nod and smile with the face like we've eaten a sour lemon. We sign beautiful to each other when we're busy in conversations across the room, or when we're just getting a quick second so we can see each other blush. That's adorable. Like, that's actually cute. Like, learning to sign, like, I love you, you're beautiful, sexy, I miss you, something like that. So if you can't be like, talk, if you're, say, at a party, an event where you're not together the whole time, but you can be like, I don't know what the sign for beautiful is, beautiful. And then, oh, that's really sweet. I'm going to do that. Lucy and I actually watch the sign of the day with the girl we met at the UK Top Influencer Awards. And what did we learn the other day? I can't remember. One of them was like this. I don't remember what it was though. The sign of the day is me. That was definitely one of them, I'm sure. You. I'm not very good at sign language. I know the vowels A-E-I-O-U, and I know that's a J. I used to be able to spell my name. That's H, I'm sure. I'm going to stop doing sign language now because I'm probably doing it wrong. We grab plushies and put them and give them cute voices and make them talk and act like they're our children. And we're so happy about it. What? Cute. So you're getting little teddies and you're like, making them chat. That's kind of sweet. Whenever the other is sad, we move the person's legs like they're riding a bicycle and say, Tour de France, until we both start cackling. Definitely a way to get each other laughing. I like it. Our nightly kiss ritual is 3 kisses on the lips. She gives me 3 forehead kisses, then I give her 3 forehead kisses, then 1 more on the lips for good measure. That's sweet. I used to have this like weird mental disturbance where I was convinced if I was the last person to talk at night, something bad was going to happen. So, like, for those who don't know, I had like severe separation anxiety. Like, me and my mum slept in the same bed together until I was like 15 because I could not be alone. Freaked me out. Like, I still get like that to this day. When Lucy went away to the lakes at the weekend and I was in the house by myself, I was on edge. Like, I could not sleep. Any little sound would wake me up. I should probably like go to the doctors and get like therapy to help me, but it's fine. So me and Mum would be asleep and I'd be like, night mummy, love you. And if she didn't say it back, like I would have to make her say it back, or I was so convinced like the house was going to burn down and I was going to die. Maybe I've got health anxiety. That's probably not normal. But yeah, fun fact. We go on dates to coffee shops just so we can read somewhere quiet without having to make our own coffee. A silent, perfect date. I am always down for a breakfast date, a hot chocolate date, because fuck like making scrambled eggs on toast myself when I can go to Love Lily's in Sunderland and they can make them for me and they taste 10 times better. Especially scrambled eggs, you've got to get the eggs to the right consistency whilst trying to do the toast, then butter the toast. By the time you've done that, the eggs have gone too plasticky, or you've done the eggs and you forgot about the toast and the eggs are cold by the time you made the toast. Too stressful. I'd rather just pay someone to make them for me, 100%. We would always argue way too much about who loved each other more. So now we take alternative days. Today's her turn to love me more, and my day to love her more is tomorrow, and so forth. But the day starts at 12 p.m, so we're always trying to catch the other one before waking up for one last I love you more before the next day starts. We love seeing which holidays fall on whose day, so we can brag that we love the other more. So cute. The ultimate sacrifice is us giving the other our day so they can love the other more. I love being a lesbian. So you're like, but I want to love you more today and it's your day to love me more. Okay, I'll give you the day. So then you get to love her more. That's sweet and I really like that. We yell at each other, we're in a happy relationship, before we listen to sad songs together. Cute. Okay, let's do a couple more. We compete against each other in adult figure skating competitions. That's definitely a unique one. I have a habit of talking really fast and stumbling over my words. One time I was leaving for work in a rush and I meant to say, give me a kiss. And it came out of my mouth as gimbus. And so now we say gimbus instead of asking for a kiss. I love how these little like rituals and habits come about, you know, like they're never planned. You would never go, okay, babe, I'm thinking instead of me saying, give me a kiss in the morning, I'm going to say gimbus, and that'll be our thing. Like, your girlfriend will probably turn around and be like, the fuck are you on about? But because it's this like thing that's just come about so like naturally and organically, it just sticks. It's so cute. I love that. Okay, we'll do one more. When the other one forgot to do chores or left a mess, we blame it on a third imaginary party called Peppino. We laugh it out loud. We laugh it out and pretend to clean up his mess. Okay, so like if I'd asked Lucy to do the washing and she hadn't, and I came home and was like, babe, I haven't done the washing, she'd be like, oh, it was Peppino. And then we'd be like, okay, we'll do it together. Like, we'll clean up Peppino's mess. That's kind of cute. I'm definitely stealing that one because actually, I hold my hands up. I was not the cleanest, tidiest person, but now that I have my own house, I'm getting a little bit out of hand and uncontrollable, and I'm hoovering about 2 to 3 times a day. The dishes have to be like washed before they go in the dishwasher. The sink has to be cleaned to be dry. It's like once you use the sink gets cleaned out dry. It's maybe because my dad has severe OCD, his habits have rubbed off on me, but like I can't deal with mess. It's stressing me out. And Lucy finished painting the living room this morning. So hopefully tonight, when I get home, Lucy might be home. Probably not. I'm probably going to be her home. But we're going to put the living room back together, and then I'll have less mess and I can give it a good hoover, get all the bits from the carpet. Then we can like sit in our living room and have cleanliness. I can't bloody wait. Okay, shall we do some dilemmas, loves? I think so. So first dilemma. Question, I guess. How do I tell a guy I like them? The answer to this is you don't. Don't tell a guy you like them. Tell a girl that you fancy them. We don't do men over here at the Lesbian Lounge. So maybe reconsider your choices and become a lesbian. But no, for reals, like, shoot your shot. This is what I said in my interview with Natalie at Rush. She was like, what's your best advice for the lesbians wanting to flirt today? Shoot your fucking shot. Like, if you see someone standing in the corner, like standing at the bar, and you think they look fit, go have a little flirt with them. Like, a cheeky little flirt never killed nobody. Put yourself out there, because you will always live with the what ifs. You will always regret the chances that you don't take. Like, say you see someone, like, actually, I'm going to give you an example. Completely unrelated to dating. Yesterday, I drove past these 2 cutie girls doing like a little sale outside the house. I thought it was so fucking cute. I'm driving to the shops. I'll stop at them on the way back. On the way back, they'd gone. And I thought, oh, I should have just stopped earlier, because now I haven't been able to. I was so excited to like go and be like, oh my God, girls, what are you selling? Then I actually ended up seeing it on our local Facebook group later, and they were selling like bracelets that they'd made and stuff. And I would have fucking bought £20 worth of bracelets, because I think it's so cute. And I see it with the kids I teach dance to all the time. Like, they love shit like that. And, you know, being like making that, like, they would make their day, someone like going to buy their stuff. And I didn't take the chance. I should have just stopped when I was driving past. So take the chance. What's the quote? Like, you regret 99% of the chances that you don't take. Like, rejection is like a momentary thing. Like, hi, like, sorry to come to you like this, but I noticed you across the bar and I thought you were absolutely fucking stunning. Oh my God, thank you so much, but like, I do have a girlfriend. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, yes, in that moment it's going to be crushing and you're going to be like, why the fuck did I just embarrass myself like that? Ground, swallow me up, kill me now. But you'll get over it. So my nose is really itchy. I've got an itchy nose. Let's just itch my nose quick. Disgusting, right? We keep it real here, right? Oh my God, my nose is really itchy. Like, have I got cat hair up there? Probably, but this is a brand new hoodie, so I don't know how the hell Pearl's got her cat hairs all over this. Anyway, yeah, in that moment, go around, swallow me up. This is awful, but you will get over it. Like, chances are you'll probably never see that person again. Life's going to move on, right? The world is not going to stop turning. So shoot your fucking shot, because why the fuck not? Okay. I'm kind of in a mess with family. They found out I'm a lesbian, and they've been excluding me from so many things since. I don't think I'm ready to let go of my family, but for my own mental health, I think I'm going to have to distance myself from them. Okay, so they found out you're a lesbian. Like, I wonder how they found out, because it sounds like you didn't maybe just sit them down and tell them, because clearly you knew the reaction wasn't going to be great. So somehow they found out you're a lesbian, you like girls, and now they're, you know, maybe not inviting you to family gatherings. inviting you to like go to the pub with them for lunch because they don't want to maybe associate themselves with you or have something like come up in conversation, which is fucking awful. Like, so first of all, I'm really sorry that you're in a situation like this. I can imagine it's fucking hell. I have it on like the complete flip side. It's just not me bragging, it's just me talking about my fucking crazy dad. Like, we will go out for like to the restaurant and he'll like introduce us. He's like, this is my lovely wife Julie, this is my gorgeous daughter Juliet and her gorgeous partner Lucy. Like, he is so not like, he wouldn't even say partner, he would say girlfriend or fiance now. Like, he doesn't try to hide it at all. Like, sometimes Lucy and I, like, we would never like mention it in a situation, but my dad will. Like, one time a elderly neighbour had driven up the street and said something about like I think it was either about a partner moving in on me, I can't remember what it was, but they'd said something and they'd said boyfriend, and instead of me correcting them, I was like, oh yeah, like got on with my day. She then spoke to my dad later in the day and my dad was like, a boyfriend? No, Juliet's got a girlfriend. Like, a moment where I wouldn't have necessarily like corrected them, because I don't know, I do still have that, I don't know if it's internalized homophobia or such, but sometimes I find it so awkward and it's easy just to go along with, you know, being referred to as friends or sisters or people who aren't dating each other. But my dad is the complete opposite. Like, he will set you straight. He's like, no, they're fucking lesbians, get over it, you better love it, because he does. Bless him, he's so cute. He keeps getting so like, he's so excited for this wedding. He's like, when he's getting married? I'm like, God, not yet. Like, we haven't planned anything yet. I mean, I don't want to wait too long, but like, we need to, Lucy and I need to sit down and have a little plan. I'm in charge of tea tonight, so I think we're going to cook pizzas, because Lucy said she wants to cook something. I love pizza, so I think I'm going to get us pizzas to cook, like make pizzas, and maybe we'll sit and have like a little think about wedding ideas, like where we want to get married, what month, what year, in a church, a castle, I don't know. I probably wouldn't want to do either of them things, but where else can you get married? Probably anywhere, right? I'm sure you can get married anywhere. We probably wouldn't even be allowed to get married in a church because we're lesbians, lol. But I don't think I'd want that. I'm not a very churchy person, I find them creepy. But a castle's a bit too like Victorian. I'd love to get married in Italy, like on the beach. How gorgeous would that be? And I know Lucy's would 100% pick the Lake District, probably by a lake. Anyway, sorry, back to you. So, yeah, maybe they're excluding you because they don't want to, you know, have the lesbianism brought up, which is fucking shit. Like, I can imagine that you're just feeling hurt, let down, and you're saying, you know, you're not ready to distance yourself from your family because they're your family. You don't want to not be allowed to see them, but at the same time, it's like, for my own mental health, maybe I'm going to have to. And I think they're obviously doing a little bit of this distancing for you by not inviting you to things. So I think, yeah, maybe you're just going to have to stop making an effort, stop showing up, and it might make them realise what they're missing out on. Like, oh God, why does Sally never come to like our Sunday pub quiz with us anymore? And it's like, oh, because you guys made her feel so uncomfortable for her sexuality. And it might make them realise a little bit if you, like, I think if you distance yourself from them, not so much them distance themselves from you, it will 100% make them think a little bit, because at the minute they're just like not inviting you places, but you might maybe still show up or whatever. But if you actively make a point to not show up, or show up for the family that support you, and the family that don't support you, fuck them. And hopefully it'll be a temporary thing, right? Hopefully they will come to their senses and be like, why does she not text anymore? Why does she not call in to the house? Oh, that's why. Okay, maybe we need to do something about this. And unfortunately, some families are never going to accept it. And it's so shit. Like, why should you be put out and made to feel this way simply because of the fact that you like girls, right? You haven't even said you've got a girlfriend. Like, God forbid you came home and was like, hi mum, dad, like, here's my girlfriend Sally. Like, I feel like that would be like, they probably wouldn't even let you through the door. They'd kick you out, right? By the sounds of how they're being, they've literally heard that you're a lesbian, maybe not even directly from you, and they're going on like this. It's awful. It's crazy. But yeah, I think you just need to pull back, distance yourself, but definitely prioritize the family that are there for you and support you, because having not even necessarily like a tight-knit family network, but like having family around you who can like uplift you, who you can talk to about things is so valued, but also you can find that outside of like blood family, right? Maybe it's like a friendship group, maybe it's extended family, whatever it is, finding people who you can go to and be yourself around and, you know, share things with is so important. So make sure you have a circle around you, even if it's 1 or 2 people. Like, it's better than nothing and keeping everything to yourself. But I really hope that your family will sort of come to their senses and, you know, why did she never come see us anymore? Oh, because you made her feel shit for being lesbian. Oh shit, maybe I need to like think about my actions. So fingers crossed it all works out for you, and please keep us updated. Okay. Hi. Hello. At the age of 48, I've realised I'm a lesbian. I love that. Clock it. 48 and you've gone, you know what? I'm a lesbian. Slay. Like, actually, that's iconic. I'm so here for that. Go you. I love listening to your podcast. I live in the Northeast. She did be a bit more specific, but well, not I like that. I live in the Northeast. How can I meet someone? Okay, I'm here for this. Now, this person actually texted me this as well, but I thought we'd bring it to the podcast as well, because I think it's good for people of all ages to see, no matter if you come out at 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, there's no fucking time limit on when we can come out and finally step into our true selves and true identities. So, how can we meet people? If we're wanting to meet partners, romantic people for one night stands, whatever. If we're wanting to meet people for, you know, lesbian things, I cannot recommend dating apps enough. I feel like they get such a bad rap. But both times in my life when I've been on the apps, I haven't hated it. Like, you will always get the random man who's like on there. You'll always get the people who are like with a boyfriend, but we're looking for a third too. Wow, that yawn overtook my life. Holy shit. That was a deep yawn. Anyway, sorry, you weren't boring me. Back to you. Like, you'll always get the, hi, we're looking for a third. Do you want to have a threesome with me and my boyfriend? He's been wanting to explore. Like, you're always going to come across them people. Just fucking swipe them left. Like, delete their notifications. We don't need that unless you're interested in that. Like, I don't know, maybe you are. Good for you. Fucking experiment, explore. Who gives a fuck? You try it once, wasn't for you? Okay, don't do it again. Like, it's cool. There's no pressure to do things a certain way or order. But 100% like Hinge, Tinder, there's so many dating apps out there. And I think you can, well, I know, like, you can meet your person on there. Have you seen my rock on my finger? From my fiance that I met on Hinge. I met my ex on Tinder. Like, there is always people on the apps. Like, if you are meant to find somebody, you will find them. If somebody is meant for you, they will not pass you by. Same with anything in life. If something's meant for you, it won't pass you by. It's just the way the universe works. It's just the way the world works. And you never know. You might not meet someone there. You might be on the apps thinking, you're not my type. You're not my type. You're ugly. You're not my type. Oh, you're quite cute. Oh, you just want me to have a threesome with you and your boyfriend? No. Maybe that's going to be the case, but at least being on there is going to expose you to all different types of lesbians, and it might help you figure out what type of person you're looking for. Obviously, you're coming out later in life. Maybe you haven't ever like explored this lesbian side of you, so you don't know what your type is yet. I don't know, you might not though. So getting on the apps might just help you explore a little bit. And I know people who've met friends on dating apps. Like, they've maybe started off with a bit of a flirt and then gone, you know what, I think this is going to be better off as friends. And then they say friends and maybe then like wing woman each other. So definitely get yourself looking on the apps. But you're saying you're from the Northeast, so we've obviously got my event, the Lesbian Lounge event, which there will be more coming, I promise. We've got Rush and we've got Lesbionist. We are so lucky up here. We've got 3 incredible lesbian scenes, all sort of targeting different things. I find Rush very much targets to an older lesbian demographic, but they're open to everyone for sure. You've got Lesbionist, who are very much like out on the clubbing lesbian scene, like let's have events, and they do like dress up parties for Halloween. Love Lesbionist. And then you've got my events, which I'd say are the more like chill out of the 3. We're the least like drink focused events. We do things like sip and paint. We do cutesy little things where it's more like time to chat with people, not just to like get drunk, which nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. Go and do that. Like, we do events where you can like go and get as drunk as you want and have all the cocktails in the world. But yeah, we are blessed up in Newcastle with, let's be honest, with Rush, with the Lesbian Lounge. So get yourself to an event, make some friends. There's also communities. You've got my WhatsApp community. I'm sure Rush has a Facebook community. I know Lesbian has a group chat as well. Get yourself out there and just, hi guys, my name's Juliet. I'm 24. I've just come out as a lesbian and I'd love to make some new friends in the area. I'm from this specific area. These are some of my interests. I love hikes. I love dog walks. Okay, hi, my name's Julie and I love hiking, and me and my fiance have a hiking club that we do every month. Like, I don't know, you never know what's going to come out of a situation like that. So just put yourself out there and I'm sure good things will follow. I'm so sure. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode of the Lesbian Lounge podcast. I have a plea for you all. Please, guys, head over to our link tree. It will be in the description of this episode. It's in the bio of our Instagram and our TikTok. And please, I beg you, send me your questions. Send me your dilemmas. Send me your wildest lesbian dating stories. I am running a little bit dry. I'm running low. So please send them over. Nothing's not juicy enough. Nothing is too juicy. Like, literally, give me the graphic sex details, or just tell me that you cheat on your partner. Like, nothing is off limits. Send it all. It could be a question for me. It could be, we literally did a lesbian sex hotline. Like, is squirting normal? How do you have sex with a woman? Like, nothing's off limits. Ask me a question. Tell me a story. Send me a dilemma. What the fuck do I do in this situation? I've just caught my girlfriend cheating on me. What do I do? I'll help you out. I'll give you some friendly neighborhood lesbian advice. That's what I'm here for. I'm your resident lesbian big sister. So please send them over. Nothing's off limits. Literally nothing. Whilst you're over there, give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok at the lesbianlounge.podcast. And again, whilst you're over there, you can answer our question of the weeks. They're all on a Survey Monkey. I've got 10 questions on there. Pop in your answers. We have got some fucking juicy ones incoming. Like, what's the wildest thing someone said to you during sex? What's the weirdest nickname you've ever been given? So if you want to answer some juicy questions, go send them over now. Best part about all of this is everything is anonymous. The Survey Monkey and the Google form where you send your questions and dilemmas and stories, I have no way to trace these back to anyone. So you can say anything. We had the whole situation where I was getting trolled. I had no well, I know who it was. Hiya, babes. Hi, Ruth. You know what? Fucking call you out. Hi, Ruth. We know it was you. She's going to love that. She's going to shout out. Hi, Ruth. Hey, girl. But yeah, I can't trace it back to you. I have no idea who it is. Like, I don't know who you are. So send whatever the fuck you want, basically. I can't trace it back to you. So be as open and honest as you want. But yeah, send me your wildest lesbian dating stories. Answer the questions of the week. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the lesbianlounge.podcast. Join our WhatsApp chat. Join our broadcast channel. Make some friends. Be a lesbian. Lick a pussy. Have a great week, guys. Love you all so much. And I'll speak to you all next Thursday for a brand new episode. Love you all. Bye.